Meet Dave Oulette, 31 years old and living a remarkable life, full of variety and excitement. A life that he directs, a life that's his. While Dave undoubtedly has accomplished a great deal in his life, what's most interesting is just how rare it is for others with similar disabilities to have a life like his. Take away his flexible funding and his ability to direct his life, and the results are predictable.
I could make 100% bet that Dave would be in a nursing home, and he would be sitting in his wheelchair with his head dragging down, totally disoriented from the world, and the world disoriented from him. It's not a pleasant way to live. It's a very routine and programmed life. It's 4 o'clock, so everybody has to line up for dinner, and it's 5 o'clock, everybody has to have dinner, and it's 6 o'clock, everybody has to wash up, and it's 7 o'clock, and everybody has to get ready for bed. So, you know, that kind of a horrific deadline schedule would drive Dave crazy.
But Dave doesn't live a routine life. He, like many of us living independently, makes decisions on his life himself. While making routine decisions, when to get up, what to eat, and what to do, are important, it's critical to have a say in the major decisions affecting your life. This is the essence of person-directed living.
The most crucial thing, I think, is that we as a family, with Dave, certainly as the lead director in this, in his life, we choose who's going to come into his life, and we helped him choose where he's going to live outside of our family home, the same way I helped my daughter choose. I think choice and control are the biggest benefits of individualized funding, and that's what we have with the different funding sources that we have to support Dave. I think making those choices with him that's the crucial part. If we had to choose a program, we wouldn't have choice of who comes, who goes. I don't feel there would be as much safety and security for Dave. Basically, we know the people. We're very meticulous, and as Paul said, Dave is the best judge of character. And I think if Dave wasn't happy in, somewhere, the other people might not be able to read him as well as we do.
So there are two critical components to person-directed living. First is having an opportunity to make choices, and second is having people willing to listen. In Dave's case, it's critical that he's with people who know how he communicates.
With David, since he is nonverbal, he communicates through his eye contact and his laughs and his faces. He has his laughs on his good days, and he has his pouty kind of face on his bad days when he doesn't want anything. Or if he's not happy, he doesn't want anything, he'll turn his head. So he does kind of tell us what he wants and what he doesn't want.
Listening to Dave is acknowledging him as a person. Those with him respect his right to control his life, right down to the little personal preferences we all take for granted.
Even with toothpaste, soap, anything, it's his that he's picking out on his own. You can't just go by what you want because it's not for you, it's for David.
So how has Dave and his family designed his life? It looks quite different than the life he'd have in a nursing home. Dave was integrated into his neighborhood high school, and when he graduated, he wanted to be out and involved in the community. So he and his family decided to start a business, Dave's Deliveries and Baskets.
Dave's business involves baskets at different locations. He has about 5 locations in the city, And these baskets are in the office of different organizations, and one at a local community college. And it started off the concept as an alternative to vending machines, junk food, with healthy fruit in the baskets. However, now it's turned into junk food in the baskets as well. And he goes out at the beginning of the week and fills the baskets, and then by the end of the week he goes back to pick up the remaining items, or to refill the baskets and to pick up the loonies that are there that people pay for each item in his basket.
Dave's deliveries and baskets is not a huge moneymaker, but benefits Dave in many ways.
He enjoys being out there. He doesn't want to stay home every day, and he absolutely adores being in the van and riding around, and he loves meeting people and interacting with them.
Allison and Paul have accessed a number of sources to piece together funding for Dave. And with a little creativity, have assembled an international team of people who provide Dave with the supports he needs. Palage Butenegu from Burundi provides nursing support.
Now you're talking my language.
Agnes Danigier from Poland supports Dave with his business and volunteer work. And Delphine Pasito from the Philippines, as well as Jane Greenway from Canada, provide home support for Dave.
Dave has a very small amount of individualized funding, and how we manage it is we layer the funding supports that he does have. So I do all the coordinating of his workers, hiring, training, firing if need be. But Dave is part of that process as well, and he's there initially, and then also he gives me the message fairly soon after a new worker has been hired, whether he really likes this person or not. So he's pretty clear in his messages.
Excellent judge of character. He spots them right off the bat. Just no question about it. This is a go, this is a no-go. Good or bad, and excellent judge of character.
Where is that, David?
So with a great support team in place and a small business that keeps him active and involved in the community, Dave had his own ideas about what he wanted next. It was time for him to get his own place.
Dave had been giving me that message for a while, and obviously I wasn't hearing it. Whenever I would go in his room and his support worker was there, he would give me the evil eye, and then he would start yelling at me. He doesn't communicate with words. His body language is how he communicates, and he would yell at me. And finally I caught on to the message. He was saying, okay, get out. My worker is here with me. We want to spend time together, so, back off. So that message became very clear and moved us to look at Dave getting a place of his own.
Paul and Allison found a small bungalow that was easy to renovate and customized it for Dave. They opened up some of the doorways and installed hardwood flooring for his wheelchair. They installed a ramp and a lift in his bedroom and decorated the house in a style that was suitable for a single guy. While Dave doesn't receive enough funding for 24-hour support, he has had several people provide night support in lieu of rent. It's a creative solution that's a win-win for all involved. To date, Dave has been in his home for 4 years, and in his own way has made it known he's thrilled with the situation.
It's very strange because when he was living here the last 5-7 years, when we'd bring him home, we couldn't bring him out of the car because he would just be angry as hell, okay? He just didn't want to come in here. And even to this day, when we bring him over here, we have to leave him in the car to calm down because he knows he's back at home, and maybe in his mind he thinks he's going to stick around here for a while. But when you bring him back to his house, not a peep out of him, he smiles, just glad to get home.
He's king of his castle there, and he knows it.
We do his stretches.
Well, it seems everything has fallen into place for Dave. His life and the opportunities he's enjoying are the result of a lot of hard work by Allison and Paul. They're continually sourcing new funding options. They're managing and coordinating Dave's workers, and they're aware of everything that goes on in his life. While it's a great deal of work, helping Dave establish a full life now, in a home he owns, will go a long way to ensuring he has a good life for many years to come.
I believe any family can do it. You need to look at your family and friends who are there to support you and invite them into help. I know we've been very fortunate. We have great brothers and sisters and supports in Windsor, and all we have to do is ask them. Sometimes it takes courage to ask over and over again, but they're always ready and willing. So I think that's really the focus that I think other families have to look at is start asking the other people in your life, because they really do want to help. And I don't think it's out of reach for anyone, really.
What do you think? It's raining, buddy. Yay!